whoa, hey.
I don't know how to process that. Like, so I was just casually chilling and my mind chili level just, bro, like, I want to make sure that this is not a mistake and you're not intoxicated. Like, bro, like, either I am high, I don't know. I'm still processing. I mean, well, it's beyond process at this point. I had a last one brain cell and that got just almost like Thanos came in and said, I am inevitable. My last brain cell is just gone. Boop, it's gone. Alright, chill level. Thanks so much for all the support. I mean, I just don't know how to thank you. All I can say is, bro, thanks so much. Oh shit. You have no idea, like, it's just crazy. Like, the funny part is, like, that last video took, like, chunks out of me, and, like, now I'm getting bombarded with kindness that's just insane. Like, you're the legend. Chill level 257. Thank you so much for all the support. I mean, I'm just still processing, and God bless you, dude. And it's gonna be alright. You have no idea. Like, you literally bought time for me. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it raw. I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm not gonna take much of time. So I've never opened up in this channel or really haven't talked much. I have dealt with mental health and self-hatred loops, and I know how it feels like to live in that same shoe and how dark things can be. You never know until you walk in the same shoe, and I exactly know how it feels, how messed up things can be, and it's getting better. I would say that, like, the past 8 months have been both rough, but it's kind of getting better, kind of like the soul's way. Like, you're in the learning curve and you hit that and learn it and that kind of thing. So it really means a lot to me, and I totally understand it. And the fact that you were saying that I helped you somehow and I saved you somehow, which I don't know, I don't know about that, but I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the kind words, and no amount of words would do ever justice to this. Like, this is insane. I'm extremely grateful for all the help and the support. But guess what? I have a little secret that I never told you guys. What? Maybe this is the time to actually open it up. As per this present crane, the way I perceive life, the way I perceive world, and the way I perceive my faith, for me, it is compulsory to help a people who is in need of help. That's why I always say in my videos, like, be kind to the stranger that you meet and the people that you need. And that's why I just keep repeating it all the time, because this is what I live by. So with that being said, what it leaves us with. So if you have ever watched any piece of content that I have ever put out in this internet, you have literally helped people to get access of clean water, food, and all the basic necessities without ever knowing that you did, just by watching the video. I've never really talked about this because I never felt confident to share it, because when somebody says, oh, look, do this, that doesn't fit you, like, kind of like that. Basically, it's like one of the insecurities, something like that. But I think that's the best point to talk about this right now. So, like, through the past months, every revenue that I have ever generated from YouTube, a good amount of percent went to the people that they need. So that's you, man. That's not me. That's you. You guys watched it, so you literally help people without ever knowing. So the reason I brought this point in this conversation is a good percentage of this would go to charity. So good job, guys. Stay positive. I love this community. Like, this is crazy. You guys are best. You guys are the best. Just this community is crazy good. Like, there's so much hate in this world, and there's so much, like, absolute evil things are happening, and it's easy to get lost in this kind of thing, especially for dealing with mental health. This is like, what's the point of living? It's like that kind of, you feel guilty to exist sometimes. Like, what's this all for, right? And one of the major aspects that helped me to break this self-hatred loop have been helping other people. But whether if you're religious, whether for atheistic perspective view, helping people is cool and is way better, and I think it's the best way to tackle the hatred of this media is insanely messed up. So in my faith, the secret sauce, the secret formula, the secret strategy to obtain happiness, nirvana, whatever you say, just like that peace, is always have been helping the people. Look, I'm just gonna read this thing right off the bat, and what will explain to you what the ascent is: the freeing of a slave, or the feeding on a day of hunger, an orphan near of kin, or a destitute in the dust. And then he becomes of those who believe and advise one another to patience and advise one another to kindness. These are the people of happiness. So this is the secret sauce. This is secret strategy. I mean, I don't know why people don't talk about it, but I think you should know that. But as for those who defy our revelation, these are the people of misery. And as the best part, for the people who defy that, upon them is a padlocked fire. Man, they're gonna be like, imagine getting thrown in the fire giant. Oh shit. Bro, what is that's gonna be horrible. So the reason I pointed this whole thing out is, thank you for showing your kindness. Like, the world needs this kindness, and this is my promise that I will pass it on. That's the thing. So I think I've always felt insecure about talking these things, because who are you just to talk about these things? Like I'm just a random, worthless, insane dude just making freaking abomination videos. Like, who am I to even talk about this thing? It doesn't fit. But when somebody comments like that I have helped people, in some way, and they appreciate my words, and especially that last part that I add of every video, feels like maybe I should talk about this more. Probably the world needs more kindness rather just hate. And I think I'll leave you with that. And thank you so much for watching. It's your guys. This community, I love this community. Thank you so much. You guys are as tarnished and maidenless as I am. I'm not giving up, and I don't give up. I never give up. It might take me 200 deaths, but guess what? I will just walk into it. This is why I love the Souls-like people. But again, take care, you guys, and most importantly, keep yourself alive. Good night. Good luck. Peace. And also, this assures lies a bit DLC content coming. So stay tuned and keep yourself alive. You better do that. You're not alone. You're not alone.